Hi everyone, welcome to DataSyn and welcome to Excel formula series. In this series, we learn one Excel formula every single day, and today we will learn a new one. For becoming a part of this series and supporting, please don't forget to subscribe the channel and hit the like button. So let's start. Today's formula is if formula. An if formula is one of the fundamental formulas in Excel that allows you to check whether a condition you define is true or false. In other words, you are essentially teaching Excel this logic: if this happens, do this, otherwise, do that. So let's first have a look at the syntax of this formula. When we start the formula, we have three different parameters that we need to define. These are logical test, value if true, and value if false, as you can see here. The logical test is to represent which condition we are checking. In other side, it's the answer of what we are looking for. The value of true is also is what Excel displays or calculates if our condition is met. And as you can see and as you can predict, the value if false is also that is what Excel displays or calculates if your condition is not met. For example, in this data set, as you can see here, I would like to evaluate the performances according to score. And my criteria will be if the performance score is less than 3, that means not eligible or needs improvement. Otherwise, that means it's eligible. To apply the formula, I click the cell here and then click the equal sign and then type the if. And I define my logical test, which is D3 is bigger than 3. And then I put the comma and I define my value if true, which is eligible. I type this eligible because it's a string, it's a text format. That's why I use a double quotients. And then I type the comma again and type the value if false, which is not eligible. And I close the parenthesis. So here is my result, and when I extend the formula, you will see the other results. This is the most fundamental way to use if function. And as we build up our skills in future videos, we will dive into the advanced techniques like nested ifs and combining it with and or logic. But for today, that's it, and I'll see you next video.